Okay, let's chat lemons. Lots of beautiful, luscious, tangy tart lemons around at the moment. I have been gifted these amazing thick skin lemons, perfect for preserving. So that's what we're going to do. Preserve lemons. 2 ingredients, technically. Bye. 2 ingredients, technically. Lemons, salt. We're going to make a jar full. And they are an absolute flavour bomb. One of my favourite things. So easy, so quick. Here we go. So, thick skin lemons. I've actually got some chopped up here, but I'll show you. Here's some I prepared earlier. These lemons are perfect because big, thick pith and the skin, and they're nice and juicy. So we are going to cut them. I cut them into sixths, which makes them a bit easier to manage in the jar and eventually when you're using them. So cut up your lemons into sixths and then salt them. I've read a couple of things about ratio of salt to lemons. I've read like traditionally Moroccan preserved lemons use about 5 to 10% salt, which is quite a lot. I've never really measured it ever, and they've always worked. So we're kind of just massaging them a little bit sensory, that's for sure. Okay, so we want to get all that juice running out, which is good. Jar. I'm just making a small jar because I actually have heaps of preserved lemons in the fridge already. And you basically are going to shove the lemons into the jar. You don't want to get your hands stuck. So shove them in and squish them down until the juice starts to come out again. I'll get a spoon for the salt. And I'll just sprinkle some salt, extra salt in there while I'm layering them. Bay leaf, if you have it. If not, don't worry about it. I've made them with and without bay leaves before, and they work just fine. Handy when you have a bay leaf tree or a bay tree right out your kitchen door. Okay, and topping up with lemon juice as you go. Whoop. These will last forever. Look, I've made some batches that are ready like in 2 weeks, others that take a month. It just depends, I think, on the lemons, and maybe that's what depends on the amount of salt. Topping that up. Squish them in. A bit more salt. There we go. I use these in like my roast chicken, when I make salads with chickpeas and couscous. They're beautiful like in a slow cooked dish, like beef or lamb or something. They're so delicious. Pretty strong though. There we go. So what we want to do is make sure that it's covered. Sometimes I will get my beautiful green glass juicer and I'll juice a couple of extra lemons and make sure that the lemons are topped up. I wonder if everyone's cooking more in ISO. I want to hear your cooking stories. What are you making that you wouldn't normally make? I don't know. Tell me what you've been cooking. So, that's covered. Looks beautiful. We put a lid on. Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, I've got all lemony, salty hands. Ta-da! Can you see that? It's pretty cool. There you go. Stick a lid on it, put it in the fridge. I'll show you what they look like like, I've had these for about 6 months. Show you what they look like. Got them in the fridge. Here we go. Put that aside. Okay, so this is what they come out looking like. Before, after. So, excuse me, what I do is you cut away all of the flesh and the pith. So you're just left with the skin, and that's all you use. And you need to chop it pretty fine because it literally is like a bomb of flavour in your mouth. They add that umami, like that extra bit of tang and taste that you don't find in a lot of things, which is why I love them. Off you go, because this is on my side side, okay. Voila. And you can just use them like that. So good. And you get rid of that. That goes in the compost or something. Anyway. Preserved lemons. Absolutely delicious. Lasts forever. Makes a dish sparkle. Anyway, go and give them a go. See ya.